Hi everybody. Welcome back to IQ Design Academy. My name is Steve Wilcox and I'm a professional furniture designer. And I'll be your host through this series of instructional videos using IQ Design for the furniture design process. This is the second video in our series regarding furniture design, and today's topic is concept refinement. So hang on and we will jump right in a moment. So here I am again on the IQ Design main page, and if you remember, our first video dealt with concept exploration, and we created a large number of concepts in a pencil sketch form for a footstool. And again, a footstool is just a very common utilitarian item that can come in many forms, and it's very useful. So again, to reference some of those earlier designs, we're going to go from the Create tab here up to the Gallery. And that will bring up a variety of different projects. And as you can see, I've got quite a number of those footstools collected here. But if you click on any one of those, it will bring up the images generated during that session. And you can scroll through them here, and you have some different options. You could click on resume from here and jump back into the image and that's shown and proceed from there with other prompts and refinements, or you could download the image. So what I've done for today's video is I have downloaded a previous image and then done a screen grab or copied just one of the designs off of that page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and I'm going to start fresh with those images from the file that I've saved them into. So I will click the IQ Design main page icon. I'm going to upload an image from this button here, and you can see the folder opens. Here's my multiple image, but here's the item I want to work on today. So it's a little upholstered footstool, looks like some sort of animal. I'd consider it like a youth product. And you can see the reference image has been uploaded here by this small icon that appears here. So before I get started prompting, I just want to give a little foundation and background of where I'm going with this as a designer. So again, the scenario is that I've had a client come to me and ask me for a collection of footstools that might be appropriate for them to sell. So I've generated some ideas, and now I'm refining those ideas. And I'm going to go in several directions during this session. The first one is I'm going to come up with some other variations of that original design. So I'm going to take that animal and I'm going to prompt something like this. Create new variations of the reference design. Use different animal shapes, and I'm going to keep it in a pencil sketch form, and I'm going to have it on place 4 variations for versions on a single page. Okay, let's see how this turns out. And again, if I want to enter prompts using a recorded voice memo, you can do that here, or by just speaking into the microphone, you can do that here as well. But let's generate some alternate concepts and refine the original design. So again, I typically find that on this page you'll get 4 new versions. Here's my reference image enlarged. Here's the original prompt I just put in, which we can modify at some point in the near future if need be. And let's see what sort of results we get. All right, so I've gotten quite a few more versions, some duplicates. I've got, looks like a bear, I've got a pig, got a similar one. Here's a different pig, different shape, a lamb, a turtle, a bear. So I've probably got about 4 more. Let's generate that as, let's do that again, see if we can get some more. Because let's say I need 6 or 8 different animals in this collection for the client. Again, as it's generating, and we got a few more. I like this. We have a nice giraffe. We have a cow, rhinoceros, turtle, dinosaur. Okay, so I like this horned sheep. We have a nice variety here. So that's good for the moment. So let's go to the gallery. And again, you can see this session is found in the gallery, and all of those images have been saved for us. All right, so that's great. That would be the first refinement of the original design, is creating variations of the different animals for this collection. But what I want to do now, again, is I want to start over, go back to the main prompt page, and I want to refine in a different direction. And so again, I want to upload our original design. And now I want to start exploring perhaps some different color or more realistic variations just than the pencil sketch. So I want to go in 2 directions here. And I'm going to say create realistic versions of the reference design using various wood finishes for the legs and plain cotton fabric for the body, dark marble type eyes on a white background. But I'm going to go back here. I'm going to say plain colorful cotton fabric. And I like that. We have our reference image, and I'm going to hit generate images. And as we wait here, again, typically the wait times are not bad at all for IQ Design. You can take a sip of your coffee, sharpen your pencil, whatever you'd like to do. And so now we're starting to get a variation in different ways. So it's the same design, but now we're getting different wood tones. We're getting some images with random placement. We're also getting some that are just single. This is interesting with the 2-tone legs. I would probably toss that out. But thankfully, it's not hard to generate these images. Now let's change this prompt, and we're going to do it from this window. And we are going to change it in this way. I'm going to say, and a colorful, I'm going to get rid of the word plain, colorful patterned cotton fabric. So I'm basically asking for the same thing, only now the fabric will have patterns, and we'll see what sort of patterns that the AI comes up with. Hopefully these will be fun, fresh, something that would be fun to put in a youth bedroom or something. And again, as our AI brain works feverishly, we can sit back and have a sip of our coffee. Oh, very fun. So we've got some paisley fabrics, we've got some organic fabrics, different colors, a little psychedelic there in the corner, but very fun. So these are great examples of how you could just continue to generate different iterations of a single design. And now, of course, I've moved into photorealistic output. Well, that's today's session on concept refinement using IQ Design Platform. Thanks for stopping by. We will continue to explore the interface and parameters in the next video and different output types. So thanks for stopping by.